I just finished recording a podcast episode with collegiate strength and conditioning coach Angelo Gingerelli. He's the author of the new book, Finish Strong, Resistance Training for Endurance Athletes. And it got me thinking about the many ways that distance runners can level up their strength training. So if you're someone who might be doing some strength training, in this video I want to take you on a tour of the many different ways that you can take your strength training to the next level. Because if we can get a little bit more strength work in and be strategic with progression and be strategic with having running specific strength exercises, we're going to be much faster runners. And so let's start at a very basic level. If you're a runner and you're not doing any strength training, the number one way to level up is to start. And let's not make this super complicated. Let's just do 3, maybe 4 10-minute strength workouts per week. This is going to give you some easy base training when it comes to strength training so that you can gradually graduate to more difficult strength training in the future. Because if you want to be able to do plyometrics, if you want to be able to do some more power-oriented strength training, we first have to get into the consistent habit of doing strength training regularly. The second way to level up your strength training is actually be consistent with it. And this is, I think, a problem that a lot of runners struggle with, me included. And many runners know our sandwiching method for strength training. Let's simply make sure every run is sandwiched in between a dynamic warm-up and some runner-specific strength or core workouts. And if you take this approach and you wrap it around every single one of your runs, it's going to be a lot easier for you to be a more consistent strength athlete, because now you know every run has to end with some strength work. Okay, we want to keep leveling up. So the number 3 way to level up your strength training is to add more runner specificity to that strength training. So if you're someone who might do legs day and back day, or you do a bi and tries day, now's the time to get a little bit more running specific, because that workout structure where you are isolating individual muscles is really taken from the world of bodybuilding. And as distance runners, we are clearly not bodybuilders. We don't have to worry about those kinds of goals. We are not looking for hypertrophy, and we certainly don't need to isolate individual muscles. So we can focus a little bit more on multi-joint compound movements, those big exercises, the fundamental basic exercises. They are fundamental for a reason, and those are actually more running specific. So let's focus a little bit more on our hips and our glutes and on those fundamental exercises. That's how you know that your strength training is runner specific. Okay, level up strategy number 4 is let's actually add some very basic strength implements to our strength training. So you could add a kettlebell, a medicine ball, or even 1 or 2 fairly light dumbbells. And this allows you to add a little bit of extra resistance to those basic fundamental exercises that you're already doing. One of the best ways to level up your strength training is to add more weight. Now, if you're working out at home, if you're doing a lot of body weight exercises, you can still do this very effectively. And we don't need a ton of equipment. To start, I might recommend a kettlebell. A kettlebell is highly useful for runners. It's very functional, and you can use it for almost any exercise that you use a dumbbell for, in addition to so many other different types of exercises that you can do, like kettlebell swings. So get a medicine ball or a kettlebell, and you'll be able to continue to progress even with your body weight exercises. This video is sponsored by Inside Tracker, our newest partner for the YouTube channel, and I couldn't be more excited. They are an ethical company. They are a company that I've been using personally for years, and they're one of the most reputable blood testing companies in the country. Inside Tracker tests your blood very simply. They look at over 40 different biomarkers, from stress hormones like cortisol to testosterone levels and vitamin D, also that you know what's going on inside your body. So you can tell if you're undertraining, you're overtraining, you're optimally training, or if you just have any other health issues that might be going on that might be impacting your running. And like I said, I've been using them for years. I've gotten numerous ultimate tests, and I'm about to get my third, and I added on the DNA kit. This is going to be really special for me just to get a more in-depth look at what's going on inside me so that I know if there are any red flags that I have to address. And that part of the whole procedure is why I love Inside Tracker, because you know what they do? They don't just give you a report showing you how your markers might be in the zone or outside the zone. They tell you how to improve them. So if you are too low or too high with any of these metrics, they give you science-backed ways to improve upon them through diet, exercise, or lifestyle changes. So I'm super happy about this partnership. And if you go to insidetracker.com/strengthrunning, use code strengthrunning, you're gonna get 25% off any test that they have. This is a great offer, and I'm really excited to partner with this company, so I hope you take advantage of it. That's insidetracker.com/strengthrunning, and use code strengthrunning to save 25% off on any test. All right, we're still moving forward. We are still leveling up our strength after we've started, after we've gotten more consistent, after we've built more running specificity and added some weight. The next step is to start doing some more advanced exercises. We definitely want to start doing exercises that are more challenging. So take, for example, the squat. A very basic two-legged squat is something most runners can do. However, if you continue to progress and make this exercise more difficult, one of the things that you're going to be doing is you're going to start doing a pistol squat, which is a one-legged squat. It is a much more challenging version of that exercise. Another example is the side plank. A lot of us have been doing side planks for years and years, but we haven't progressed. So if you're doing a standard side plank, or maybe you're doing a side plank when instead of your ankles on the ground, then your knees are on the ground, giving you that support. We can make this more challenging by, number one, let's move to the standard plank position. Let's put our feet on the ground and our weight on our forearms. And then we can add some dynamic movement. Then we can add leg raises. Leg raises are a great way to, number one, increase the difficulty of the exercise, but number two, make it more specific. We're going to be targeting the hip musculature, and we are also moving in a different plane of motion than we do when we're running. So it's going to increase your strength more substantially and increase your overall athleticism. By understanding the basic fundamental lifts that you're doing and how to progress to more advanced exercises, you're going to continue to get strong for years to come. Okay, tip number 6 for leveling up your strength exercises is to really start lifting weights. I know we've added some weight with maybe a medicine ball or a kettlebell, but now the next step is to get in the gym, whether that's a commercial gym or maybe even just a home gym that you have set up at your house. Whatever it is, let's get in the gym and start lifting some more substantial weight. Here is where we can do deadlifts, squats, and some of those more power-oriented moves with substantial weight. Adding weight is probably one of the more effective ways at making your strength training more challenging and ensuring that you're continuing to get stronger. After all, if you keep lifting the same weight, whether that's your body weight or just a light weight, sooner or later, your gains are going to plateau. We need to keep pushing the envelope and moving the needle a little bit further every season that we are training. So by getting in the gym and really focusing on strength training with heavier weights, you're going to continue getting stronger. And finally, our last tip on leveling up your strength training is let's start doing explosive exercises. These explosive exercises are going to help you utilize your strength that you have and express it better as speed when you are out there on the race course. This is where things get exciting. This is where we take that strength and transfer it into what we really want, speed. That's what we care about as distance runners. And we can do exercises like a power clean, like a snatch or a jerk. These are exercises that tax our central nervous system. We are required to generate a lot of force very quickly. And that's what power is. It is strength expressed quickly. It is a function of absolute strength expressed very fast. So it's a combination of strength and speed. And when we can do that in the weight room, we are going to be much faster runners. Number one, we're going to be more efficient. Our economy is going to improve, and that's really going to help us run faster while conserving energy. But more importantly, we're going to be more powerful. We're going to have a strong finishing kick at the end of our races so that we can finish strong and feel good about it. So no matter where you are in your strength journey right now, you have a way to improve your strength training wherever you are in this spectrum. Now, today is actually a very special day because we are releasing our newest strength program for endurance runners called Bodyweight Power. This is a bodyweight strength training program that focuses on power. There are very few, in fact, none. There are no strength programs that are running specific, that progress over time, that are periodized to match the goals of your running over the course of an entire season, and that focuses on power that you can do in your own home. Go to strengthrunning.com/bodyweight, all one word, and you'll see all the details of our newest strength program, Bodyweight Power. I'm super excited about this program because I partnered with a running coach, a strength coach, who's also a doctor of physical therapy, that's Victoria Sekeli, to create this program. So this program is indeed run coach, strength coach, and physical therapist approved. We are going to take you from wherever you are in your journey right now and build that power, the strength, and that injury resiliency to make you into a much better runner. So I hope you check out Bodyweight Power. We are currently offering 2 free months to Team Strength Running if you join by this Friday. So check out those details, and if you have any questions, I'm always happy to help. You can email me at support@strengthrunning.com, or you can leave a comment under this video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.